Just keep falling with me till the end of time. Till the end of time. Oh. So if you really love me, let's say you love me till the end of time. Catch me and I'll catch you back. We'll keep falling till the end of time. So if you really love me, let's say you love me and my shattered mind. Catch me and I'll catch you back. We'll keep falling till the end of time.
Dale esa bala, mame. Guawe, pape. Dale esa bala, pape. Wangi toka la kumushima. Aja kini nandenge mizangala. Guawe, mame. Dale esa bala. Celebrate. Nimbo yame, ebengimba, yeyukina, mwenukina, osokina. Nimbo yame, ebengimba. Celebrate. Nimbo yame mama, ebengimba papa, yeyukina, osokina. Nimbo yame mama, ebengimba papa, yeyukina. Celebrate.
My baby like to string me up 좀 더 내게 다가와 내게 맞춰 my face 살짝 너의 맘을 slide 그냥 놓치기나 싶어 넌 어떻게 생각해 자 follow me now 이 베트남 다시 make me stay We're making music Every day we play 가볍게 grooving Don't stop the music Hands up come on bass 지금부터 lower lower We got that boom ba doom on my bass 좀 더 lower 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 We want that
박자에 맞춰 up down 줄을 감싸 밀고 당겨 doom slap let's count down 하면 자꾸만 flat 괜찮아 뭐 어때 우리 사이 keep going make a baseline
너도 왠지 템포가 빨라 따라와 그만의 timeline Hands in the sky you know what I
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Nice interception, well timed. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's having a hit! It's their first effort on goal.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
And he's intervened well there. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Camavinga! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Played into space. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. The pass has gone astray. And this is Lewandowski. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter.
And Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Camavinga. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Van Basten. And here's Camavinga.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's quick to return it. It's a pretty loose pass. And they've got rid. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Van Basten.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed at the far side. Muslera claims it. Safe hands. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Ribery. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Just too much on that. And that was very necessary. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now that's well seen too. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Manchester United definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Beckham. This time, surely! A real chance and a real let-off. Marcos Alonso. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Think Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Yamal. He's had it taken off him. Camavinga going forward. Marcos Alonso. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that has not gone well. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He can run onto that. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looking for options for movement. Rice. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Whatever happens, that's...
Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Van Basten. Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get for it. Shapes to shoot! And he should have made them pay.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers...
That's rather hopeful. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ribery. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. He's on it, can he get away? Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ribery. Marcos Alonso. Passing. Ribery! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. Getting up there! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Van Basten is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass. That's going to go a long way. And the finish! Camavinga could move up a gear here. And it's Camavinga.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Looking for the run. He is through here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk cuts it out. And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we are back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. Look, he's rising! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Yamal, well seen, saw that coming. Tries to pass it through. And this is Hazard. It's Hazard! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Oh, super ball, and a shot! Oh, quite a hit, and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Ribery. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ribery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's put paid to the danger. The message is clear. None shall pass. Knocks it out wide. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. And a chance! Oh, it's coming. Oh, he's been caught napping. Koundé gets it clear. And it's Rice. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Spread out to the left. Space for him to turn and look. And he couldn't finish.
Hazard really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Beckham to take it as usual. And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a cracking ball. It's anyone's ball now. It is a corner. Madrid have their second corner now. And he's managed to get rid. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Walker can get it clear. And that should get the job done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Great chance here to level it up. He's had a crack. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That'll be a throw-in. Camavinga. Ruben Neves. Well read, nice interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard has the space to scheme. And that's going up front in a hurry.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade.
Oh, great leap! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's been hooked away. Tries from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Madrid are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
He has found the way through, and he's had it nicked away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's found the way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Ribery! Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Madrid now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now, oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. Do not write them off. back they come! What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Kvaratskhelia coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's running through. Chance, surely! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
El dorsal 18.
Manchester United now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments. Van Basten! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Rice.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
3 minutos de
It's
descuento.
Lewandowski! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Lewandowski! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Ribery. Marcos Alonso. And the pass is intercepted. And that was asking for too much. Messi! And it's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that is that. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
Don't let your body speak. I know that timing is everything.
Got me weak.
All I got is infinity. Infinity.
Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. How long I got is infinity. Infinity. You got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight cause you show me the world. Your body be talking, I love what I heard. If this is the night, then just give me the word. Give me the word, show me a sign. Tell me you're ready and I'll make you mine. Ain't what I'm sipping and this ain't no lies. Real talk, girl, when me looking at your eyes. I can't see you overanalyze everything, girl. Cause you can't put your trust in everything. But it's a must cause your body keep flirting. Make the rhythm just keep on working. Baby girl, I'm hurting. Cause your body just keep on twerking. But your eyes keep looking and lurking. I got all the time in the world. It's hard to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. Turn it up. I know that timing is everything. Let's do this. How long I got is infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, not friend. Let it talk, step, step. Because I mean, you think I like.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting under... Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific effort! That's put paid to the danger. And it's Marcos Alonso. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Marquinhos clears. Ribéry. He's having a hit! Good strike, quite an alarm. Now it's Ribéry. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he's worked it through. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
What's going for goal?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there's the clearance. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. Madrid are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And no, that was never going to make it. That's really well cleared. Ball is over the line. Rice. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And he's there to get it away. And they're back on the ball again. Jordi Alba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Tries to pass it through. He's on it. Can he get away? And Ribéry! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This to make it 1-0. Just one winner! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 20 el dorsal 10.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckham cuts it out, and it's lofted through here. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold drives forward on the overlap. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And this is Van Basten! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shot a goal! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Manchester United have their second corner now. Madrid are looking to go forward now. It's a searching pass. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the far post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has been knocked clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Picked out, brilliant big chance! Ruben Neves gets it clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Ribéry. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he thumps it clear. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Lewandowski. De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. Marquinhos. For Rice. Rice makes a dash for it. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that was very necessary. Takes the shot! Jordi Alba tries to clear. He doesn't look too happy with that.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
He's shifting through the... And Ribery! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
The most accurate pass. Ribery, nicely shaped ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
De Bruyne. Jordi Alba. Threads one in, and he's had it nicked away. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Madrid leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Madrid definitely want to...
Oh no, this does not look good. He has found the way through. He's one-on-one, surely! Can he finish? Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, what has happened here? Now, can they get him away? And this is Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's quick to return it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe aimed beyond the defence. No luck with that dink over the top. Koundé getting this one clear. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga. Marquinhos. Mbappe. And this is Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way. He's had a shot! That's going to go a long way. And it's Camavinga. Closing in on goal. And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again! Jordi Alba gets it away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's going to Camavinga! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Camavinga really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Tries to play it through. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ribéry. He'll try from distance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. It's not an... Oh, what a mistake! Great chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Beckham gets it away. Ruben Neves knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has been cut short. Van Basten. Great vision.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Marcos Alonso. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Lewandowski. De Bruyne. He was under real pressure there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, important interception. And here's Yamal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Ribéry. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No, it's come to nothing. Rice. Camavinga. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ruben Neves gets across to intercept that.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Camavinga. Camavinga purring through the gears. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Khan must save this. That is some save from Khan. Deftly away.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
And this is Lewandowski. Kvaratskhelia. Didn't quite work for him. Marcos Alonso. That's an imaginative pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Camavinga. And it's Ribéry. Looking for options for movement. It's Van Basten! It's bounced back off the post. He's a sharp little ball here. Now he's got space here. That has been knocked clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Kvaratskhelia. And the ball is out of play.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And no, just off target. Looking for a runner. Mbappe goes for a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Madrid have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, that's well spotted. Camavinga. It's a promising position. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Lewandowski, and he plays one through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about within shooting range. An uncompromising challenge. Ribery. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they win.
Don't talk at all. It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth as mythical. No, that's unbridgeable. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, build it up. You gotta get some, take some. Fix it up, you gotta fix some. You gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up, nothing's there. How can we talk about our differences when we don't talk at all? Listen to the echo of the hunger of our silences, to the sound of each other's heart. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, build it up. You gotta get some, take some. Fix it up, you gotta fix some. You gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up, nothing's there. You gotta get some, take some. Pull it on top of it, no. You gotta open up, you gotta care. Build it up, nothing's You gotta get some, take some, fix it up and then fix some.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Ribéry. Goes looking wide. Van Basten shapes to shoot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Plays a shot. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's fabulous. Cristiano Ronaldo! What a wonderful goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
it's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, it's come to nothing. Camavinga is herring after that one. And he cuts out the supply. And they've got rid. And he's there to retrieve it. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass somewhat off target. Quarter of an hour played. He's through here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cristiano takes the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Van Basten. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? And he's lost his... It's Van Basten! Oh, crossbar! Van Basten! Walker gets it clear. Brilliantly cut out. Well, that has not gone well. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. De Bruyne. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Referee's given a throw. Takes a shot!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of...
Good effort from distance. Rice. Ribéry. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gabriel with the clearance. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. There will be a throw-in. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Van Basten. Real chance! Well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And now he has two. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the pass is intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. Ribery knocks it into space. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he's managed to get free. Tries to play it through. Marcos Alonso. And here's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Shot could be on. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Camavinga certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Now he's got space here. Tries to pass it through. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he was quick to react. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Jordi Alba. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Marcos Alonso. A probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that is all they have time for. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
A continuación, se podrán ver en el marcador estadísticas detalladas sobre la primera parte.
Away we go again.
Madrid really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Marquinhos gets across and deals with it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, what a ball! Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Cambio de jugadores.
Alexander-Arnold is standing over this one, and a chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Yamal running with intent. Oh, strongly challenged there. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's going wide left. There's a no-nonsense tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's gone loose. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it rattles the bar! Good chance here! No, not quite.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Pinches it off him. Yamal receives it in a good position here. He has found the way through. And the shot! And a neat finish! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So could they be onto something here? Marquinhos.
Madrid have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Camavinga. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Hazard. Muslera gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Camavinga. Now, what about a counter-attack? Forwards and with intent. And he's hit it long. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga running with the ball. Great vision. And that has been cut short. Rice. Now it's Van Basten. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And he's picked out the run. Chance for a shot! Incredible! Just incredible!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Madrid now just needing one.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now the ball's gone astray. Cristiano Ronaldo, well read, and the danger is averted. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Ribery. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Driving on and making good progress. And Ribery! Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Beckham gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And that's a dangerous ball. Koundé attempts a clearance, and he has been fouled there. Great chance here from position A1. And here's Van Basten. And he's quick to snatch it back. Mbappe. Beckham. Ruben Neves. And this is Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little.
Ribery! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Madrid really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Nicely weighted ball. Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
He's found the way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, there's the clearance. Ribery. And he thumps it clear. Rice. And here's Yamal, looking to play him in.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then,
oh, what has happened here? Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Ronaldo. Messi. Driven in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Camavinga.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Just eases him off the ball. Ruben Neves. And here's Camavinga. Shot a goal! Oh, off the bar! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, Peter, sometimes that happens. You get a great connection, and yet that proves to be the problem. It was too good to go in.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Marcos Alonso wins the duel this time. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kimmich clears.
Cambio de jugadores.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Couldn't squeeze it through.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! And that's a good finish. Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
5 minutes to add. Rice going forward. Ribéry. That has been slung wide. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Ruben Neves. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And it's been played through. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well played.
Ah, he's given it away. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Van Dijk. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise